Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Black Grimoire, Cursebreaker. Let us continue. The change has come out and it's fixed Horsey, so Horsey is now usable. The cooldown to summon Horsey has also been fixed from 30 minutes to 10. 10's much better. Still a bit restrictive, but it's not that big a deal. Did that used to go like that? I'm not. I'm not sure. Suppose I really should go grind up wood cutting for the better movement speed. Glowing Willow. Grab my keyboard. Nope, that's the map. Where the hell's Glowing Willow? Oh, perfect. Okay, Ashenside Fields, Old Root Fringes, and the Sheltered Grove. Sheltered Grove has an oak, red berries, blueberries, dandelions, deep forest daisy, radiant sunflowers, and 5 glowing willows. Apparently you can get glowing orbs from them. 1 in 35% chance. Well, sorry, not percent. 1 in 35 chance. Okay, this will be handy. The map has a thing for you to check, so that you can be like, oh, where's the weapon stores? And they'll show the weapon stores in the game. Spider's eggs, different things like this. Glowing Willow. Okay, Sheltered Grove seems to be just to the right of our field. So, remember the fishing village? Just up, just to the right of that. I found some glowing logs, 3 spawns of deep forest daisies, and multiple spawns of radiant sunflowers. And there's nothing of note in there. It's perfectly safe. So let's get headed over to there. This mouse of mine has been a little twitchy since I left earlier. Well, it's been fine till I was thinking of playing. Then suddenly it was every other click would work. I did a little clean out of it. Hair had somehow worked its way in. Still acting up though. Excuse me. So literally just go this way. I'm wondering if I should, like, what should I do? Is this the right choice to do right now, or should I go do something else? It's just, an increased movement speed is a good idea. Will get me around there a bit faster. Apparently the fear meter now on Horsey is as I take damage. As I take damage, Horsey will get antsy. If I spend time not taking damage, then Horsey will get less antsy. Potatoes. Boil and mash and put them in a ham. Work better if I didn't slur my words. Go down the hammer. I didn't even take damage there. But as you can see on the thing, Horsey will return now. So yeah, the viability of Horsey has greatly improved. Like I was thinking, if he just fucked off for the normal period of time that he fucks off for, it wouldn't be an issue. Awesome. Nothing about item stacks being adjusted, but that's fun. At least Horsey will just not be permanently after fucking off now. I didn't need 10 woodsmanship to get in there. 9.5. Is there a few trees I can chop down? Wait, there'll be no trees I can chop down. Ah, perfect. I don't actually even need to go into Go that way. Got from glowing Willow, known for casting a serene and enchanting ambience in moonlit evenings. Awesome. I do think the whistle is slightly inaccurate. And this has been rephrased again. That cleaned up nice and easy. Oh, I got a free glowing orb. Sadly, they don't stack. There's novice woodsman. Are we sure it's 1 in 35? Because I just got 2 more. Apparently this whole orb thing is new. By getting it from these willows. Sadly not fixed. But, oh well. Nothing for it. It's level 28 when you can make the better healing potions. These don't stack. not sure why. Most alchemy ingredients do, but no splinters wasted. Next we do splitting axe. Then we can get a waltz for hatchet and chop waltz for fear. Whatever. A lot of my inventory is taken up with a bit of my inventory is taken up with these acorns. I know this isn't the most exhilarating of things to watch, folks. I get that. But this is what the game's like, and I feel it would be remiss to show off a game like this and not show exactly what it's like. Like, to play a game like this is to go through something like this. So it would be remiss of me to, you know, clean it up. Wish Horsey still ran off automatically. It just sped things up, really. But yeah, it would be remiss of me to be remiss of me to my mind is blanking. To edit the footage, to skim past the, you know, what am I trying to say? Be remiss of me to skim past stuff, to cut out the farming, to cut out the grinding. This is what the game's like. This is what you have to go through when you're playing this. Like, this is the reality of the game. So part of me feels like I should be trimming it and, like, you know, cutting this out, trimming it down, and all the different grinding bits I've done, but that wouldn't be showing the game off as it is. You may see the summated version and be like, "Ooh, I like this game," then you go buy it and you hate it because it's a lot more grindy than you thought. I may say, "Oh yeah, I had to do a bit of grind," but without seeing it yourself, you wouldn't realize, "Ooh, he had to do a bit of a grind." Seeing it is a lot different than just hearing about it. Okay, we'll hold on to you for a sec, so. No need to send you away too soon. But yeah, it'd be remiss of me to cut this out, to trim it down, because this is what the game's like. This is what you have to go through when you're playing. So I should include all of it. This is what you do, this is what you go through. So it just part of me feels remiss in trimming it down that I should summate it to make it more of a viewing experience. But this is what the game is. And so if someone's watching this trying to judge, do I want to get the game for myself? Then me not showing exactly what the game's like will get in the way of them judging. It also means less work on me. I may have to do a little bit of editing here and there, a little bit of post-commentary here or there. But you know, not as much as I would have to in that case, like, to, like, oh, you know, where it's best to cut the footage. You know, like, oh, I'm gonna start the grind, should I show a bit of it, how much should I show, you know, where should I come back, you know, don't have to worry about any of that, I'm just leave it all in, unless I need to trim something out for whatever reason. Like, I think in one of the sets there I'm gonna rephrase something, because I'm not sure I'm happy with it. But that's a kind of a separate thing. Just I'm trying to make a point, and I feel like maybe I bungled it. Because sometimes talking off the cuff, it could be hard to succinctly say what you want to say, basically. Apparently they've changed the conversation with the couple over there, the cheating whore and the woodcutter, but I don't know what you say now. Like, before, the conversation was kind of weird, because it's like, oh, I heard it from your wife, and no need to keep hiding here, you shouldn't keep hiding here, I understand that you're angry. The flow of it was really weird, because we don't find Anne out off the wife. We're kind of just putting it together from, like, you know, what the whole village is overhearing. Yeah, that's on point. Yeah, 1 in 35. Better than I would think. Like, seriously, Horsey is such a quality of life feature. I friggin' love it. This game is so much more playable with Horsey. So much more playable. Like I said, I don't think I could ever go back and play RuneScape. Well, like, not like I used to when I was a kid. And certainly not after this. Not after the quality of life changes this game has. Like, it's too good, basically. I've been able to run around the whole time, not needing to worry about a run meter. Having Horsey running, stuff back to the bank for you, even if it's gotten a bit nerfed recently, is still an incredible thing. The new universal storage bags are incredible. The dedicated storage is incredible. it sucks a little that they don't. The dedicated storage isn't compatible with the, or well, none of the bags are compatible with, say, the refined material. But still, it is helpful. The dedicated bags just won't take the refined material, while the universal bags and Horsey don't stack material anymore. Well, the universal bags never did, but Horsey doesn't stack them anymore. So there is some compatibility issues up there, but yeah, basically I really like this game. I think it's bloody solid, and I will probably go back and play RuneScape at some point. But this game really does scratch that RuneScape itch while having quality of life improvements that I wish RuneScape had. Because I do not enjoy having very little run energy and slowing down the whole goddamn time. I don't know about anyone else, but that's not fun to me. I wish you could almost turn off picking up some drops, honestly. But, yeah, this game kind of does scratch that RuneScape itch. But with some quality of life improvements that I wish the actual RuneScape had. But to be honest, I feel they're so built into the game that you can't really justify having them. It's just kind of how RuneScape is, you know? It's more of something that things need to, other games need to evolve from, not try and have themselves. Yeah, for a 1 in 35 chance of drop, this is pretty damn dropping. And like to make those glowing orbs yourself is fucking expensive. It's not a cheap thing. Also, I think I need this for the quest. Oh no, wait, no, it's Wildspur. Wildspur has gotten further up north. It's actually gotten over here. And that's Fenwater. I've seen that name crop up a few times. Anyway. I think I made sense there with what I was trying to say. My like reviewing of the game. Um, Basically, I feel this game might actually. Like, sometimes I look at the game and it feels like RuneScape, you know? Feels like it. And it has the same kind of thing going on. There probably is second guessing it. Does it actually scratch that RuneScape itch? Because it is, while it has, whereas its influence is clearly enough, I feel RuneScape has its own different vibe. Maybe it's nostalgia talking here, but it does have its own different vibe. And so while it does a lot of the same things RuneScape does, part of me wonders, like, it's got its own different vibe going on. It's got its own different feel. So I wonder if, can it scratch that, RuneScape itch? Maybe for some people. Maybe not for others. Because part of me is feeling like maybe part of the whole RuneScape vibe is the world of RuneScape, you know? The aesthetic, how the place is. It's not just simply the mechanics of it. Not sure. It is a good game and I do enjoy it. For the RuneScape likeness of it. It does have, those quality of life improvements that are honestly fucking beautiful. Like, if this was RuneScape, I would have had to make many treks back to a bank right now to unload my inventory. Here I can give 25 logs off each time to Horsey and keep on grinding here. Or 25 items, most of which, half of which, are logs, off to Horsey, and then I can keep grinding. It's really nice. It's really and here's Horsey back again. He messed up there. But yeah. Sorry, my mind keeps drifting. Unload. Yeah, mine keeps drifting. But yeah, part of me wonders, if it's the same kind of gameplay thing, and it has a similar look and aesthetic, and then like this menu as RuneScape. So for some, it may scratch that RuneScape itch, but the feel of the world is different. The look, well, sometimes I look at the game and it does make me think of RuneScape. Other times I look at the game and it does feel like its own thing. So I wonder, for some people, would it scratch that RuneScape itch? Because part of it may be the world of the setting, not just the mechanics of it. It's how it's packaged as well, you know? That could be vital to the itch scratching. But I could certainly see this scratching some people's itch, and certainly it is a lot more approachable than RuneScape's way, which is a very restrictive sort of game. This game has so many quality of life improvements that it would be hard to play RuneScape without them, honestly. Being like so limited on movement speed, the limited run meter, not having Horsey, having porting be so limited. Like, I have a teleport in the game and I've barely done magic. And yeah, you do get that Lumbridge teleport early on, but Lumbridge quickly ends up being in the ass end of nowhere and not really much of a useful teleport. You also have a free port to your home, and you can buy many homes around the world. So I'll be back in a sec. Get an extra log. And thank you. So like, there's much greater movability. There's a fast travel system. That's, as far as I can tell, completely free. They say it's cheap, but I've never actually seen them charge. So again, there's, like I said, there's just great utility to it, or great quality of life changes, and yeah. So I'm raving here. My head is just like fragmented since I'm trying to speak and make a point here and give my opinion. My head's just like. So I'm debating if this would scratch people's RuneScape itch, because it's very much wearing its influence on its sleeve. They outright have RuneScape on the Steam page, though they also mention Ultima Online, a game that I have no connection with. I've seen a bit of the Ultima series. I think I tried one of the games, but that's it. I have no connection to Ultima Online. I do believe that game is still ongoing, or maybe just recently shut its doors. One or the other, I can't remember. But RuneScape's still going. RuneScape 3 and old school RuneScape. But it wears its influence on its sleeves and outright lists RuneScape on the Steam page. But part of me wonders, like, while it has a very similar kind of gameplay to RuneScape, I wonder if it would scratch some people's RuneScape itch, because it is its own thing as well. It is its own world, and sometimes the itch isn't just the mechanics, but the setting, the detail. Just when you kill the tree, the detail dies with it. Like, see how the leaves have changed. Kind of weird, but like it's not just the flavor. It's not just the the mechanics, but it's also the flavor of the world, you know, and the setting. And this is very much its own game. While it is borrowing a similar like gameplay mechanics of RuneScape and like philosophy here with the grinding, it is very much its own thing. So that could get in the way of some people's, you know, appreciation, itch scratching of it, from it. For myself, I'm torn on it. Like, I do like it, I do find it charming, though I am starting to wonder on the itch scratching side. Maybe it's best to just appreciate a thing for itself and not what it feels like, you know? Okay. You know what? That's enough. Mercy, head. Let's go do some combat. Actually, before I go, let's do a few trips picking up herbs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you're back. Okay, what's that? I'm up to 15. What should I do? Should I keep chopping glowing willows? Or should I... like, I never did get the... like, I still don't have a high enough level for that, for that talent, or for that trait. This Experienced Lumberjack 2, for tier 2 woodcutting. I still don't have a high enough trait for it, so which comes with forest riding, pathfinding. I like the twang of forest riding, so it still doesn't come. So I still haven't unlocked that. So part of me feels I should just keep chopping willows till I get it. It's only 5 more levels, but the next best thing to chop is Waldspur, and if I head over there I could get a hatchet. Not that I have any money on me at the moment. Okay, I know what I can do. I can do what I was going to do, and then swing up north and get the next hatchet. They're claiming I could take on those bandits now. Yeah, like I said, Horsey's been nerfed. Could rampage here for a bit, kill sheep. Have to kill 140 of them. Why did the sheep have firewood? 2, 3. Alrighty then. Like seriously, like if I was to do this in RuneScape, you know, kill say the cows at Lumbridge for their cowhide, I would be like I'll be taking the bones and just planting them, so they won't be taking up inventory space except like, you know, a bone at a time. There would also be not all these secondary and tertiary drops. It would be like cowhide and bones the whole way through. But here we go. My inventory will quickly fill up on cowhide. Then I would have to run back to the Lumbridge Bank, and then I would have to run back again to. And like the Lumbridge Bank is into Lumbridge Keep, up 2 flights of stairs, in a bit, bank. Then you have to go all the way back down and out. It's not an efficient grind. But here, thanks to Horsey, that doesn't matter. Even with all the extra drops they're dropping, it's not bad. Actually, at Lumbridge, like the cows, we drop more than just bones in that cow litter. They would also be dropping meat. But still, I can ignore the meat. It's not a big deal. So, yeah. With Horsey here, it makes a grind that would be unviable, viable. Like, seriously. But, yeah, it makes a grind that's not viable, viable. And that's beautiful. Like, think about it this way. Say if I couldn't use Horsey here, I'd have to run down that path, down this path, into the city, down here, over to here, and then back every time my inventory filled up. Every time. So, this grind is a beautiful, beautiful thing. There's probably better places to do it than Lumbridge. It's just the place that comes to mind. I don't know the better places. Fucking hell. You know my stopping and starting and all this? That's because of like intrusive thoughts, panics. It's like, oh god, I didn't say that there. It's something I've been trying to get better about because I never fucking say it. It never happens. So I've been trying to get better about it and just like, no, just push through. You didn't fuck up. I'm worried again that he did, so it's just like, since I pushed through. Now I'm like, where the fuck in the episode did it even happen? It's annoying. Let's have a look. Raw mountain beast meat. Looks like a bit of bread. Very dense and gamey, but also rewarding when cooked right. 80 over 20 seconds. Not bad. A robust meal, as wild and powerful as the beast it came from. 120 over 20 seconds. Hell yeah. You expect the rare mountain fish to taste something exotic, but no, to your surprise, it actually tastes like chicken. Also 120 over 20 seconds, 160 over 20. It has an absolutely unique flavor, yet somehow out of familiar and comforting. Could it be chicken? That is fine. Anyway, not what I came here to do. I'm going down here to grind. I do like this music. It's pretty whimsical. And it's playing as I'm charging into an unending war with the criminal element up here. This is actually a great time to have a friggin' two-hander. Oh, these guys do drop bones. Oh. Ash inside. Ah. It's like 35 highwaymen here. God damn it, horsey. Like I was running away, actively running away there. Last time it was fine. But yeah, here is kind of a terrible place for horsey. Like I wasn't expecting horsey to enjoy here, but I thought my whole, runaway scheme would be enough. It just says 20 mana over time. How much time? Don't tell me you did it on... What a waste. Honestly, running off so soon really threw things out of work. Alchemy under fire. There we go. I do wish I had more mana so I could keep bombarding them with that AoE spell. Would be nice. Excuse me. These guys always used to drop bones. God, I would love to bombard right now. Ron. This is just me trying to rack up a bit of money so that when I actually do hit 20 woodcutting, I actually have the money to get to training.